What is up, guys? It is BB Outdoors coming back to you. Oh, I bet the lighting's better on the other side. Okay. Despite my camera so rudely dying,
what's up, guys?
It got too hot
Outdoors
immediately as I was
coming
landing
back
this
to you
fish.
with another installment of my quest to catch every species of fish in Ohio. If you guys are Ohio locals or even just Midwest locals, you know that the past week and a half has been unbelievable. Stormy, rainy. We had a really crazy derecho blow through here about a week ago. Some areas got like 20 inches of rain.
Very uncommon
Needless to
species
say,
in my
that put a lot of
area.
my fishing on pause,
Very,
right?
very uncommon.
But
I want to talk a little bit while I get this fish on hook.
Beautiful day. It's like
the
78 right now, no humidity.
These bowfins are
beautiful, sunny.
Is one of the most ancient, if not the most ancient lineage of fish in Ohio.
Eastern edge, or sorry, the western edge
slippery,
of
and they got
Ohio's
a nasty mouthful of teeth.
And,
I don't know if you can see. He's not going to open his mouth, but
two new species specifically. But obviously, we'll see what else comes up.
I don't want to talk too much longer.
The royside dace,
a little bit later.
The Clinostomus funduloides, and the southern redbelly dace, the Chrosomus etherogaster. Both of those I've really wanted for a long time. I caught my first ever Clinostomus species in September of last year on Kings Creek off the Mad River. That was really cool. That was the redside dace, the Clinostomus elongatus. And ever since I caught that one, I've been fascinated by daces and the Clinostomas. I think they're so cool. And Ohio doesn't have a lot of them, but in this creek behind me, right here in Adams County, it's beautifully crystal clear despite all the rain we've had, and it's got both of the species that I'm targeting today. If everything works out and I catch both species really quickly, there's a chance that I might run to Jackson Lake for warmouth and eyetail bowfin, both of which I need. But we're starting at species number 54. The last species I caught was the blue breast darter, which I'm sure you've seen if you saw my last video. We'll see what else comes up today, but we're hoping to add at least 2 more new species. So we're hoping to get to species number 56 today. I'm tired of talking. I want to get to the fishing. Let's see what we can get.
Welcome to BB Outdoors. In this series, I'm catching every species of fish in Ohio on hook and line. Thanks for tuning in as I bring you the rich aquatic biodiversity of Ohio to your YouTube feed by displaying all 181 species of fish found in the state. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And as always, guys, if you see my microfishing content, you know that that's how we do it. Just a split shot or two, a Tanago hook. I think this is the new half moon version, and a little tiny piece of redworm. And I can already see daces right here, and hopefully they're the daces that we're after. I think they are, from what I can see. And there's some big creek chubs in here too, but that's not what we're after. So we will see. We'll fish around this area. I already got the photo tank all filled up, and we're going to drop this worm down here and see what we can catch out of this creek here in eastern Adams County. They're on it big time already. I think a lot of those are western blacknose though. I think a lot of those are western blacknose dace. No, some of those are definitely red belly. Oh, and some are definitely royside. I just saw one flash. Oh, first fish of the day. Oh yeah, royside. Perfect, exactly what I was looking for. That is species number 55, the royside dace, the Clinostomus funduloides. And let's get him in the photo tank. Nice. Let's take some pictures. Maybe try to get one more that's a little colored up for some good pictures, and then we'll talk a little bit about the royside dace. There's definitely a good population of these clinostomus in here. I figured those would be the easy ones and the southern red belly would be the harder ones. It's kind of one of those situations where they're not really rare, they're just a little hard to come by. If you know the watershed, they seem to be pretty easy to find. But you got to know that watershed, because there are not many watersheds that have them even in it. But once you find them, it looks like they're pretty eager to bite. Oh, we got something else. What is this? I think that one is just your typical western blacknose. A lot of dace in this pool, and this is not a new species at all for me. That's just a western blacknose dace, the Rhinichthys obtusus. But either way, we'll take a picture of him. Very cool. Yeah, those are definitely the more common daces around me, or I should just say in Ohio in general, very common. No less cool to catch though. Oh, there we go. That's the one I wanted to get a picture of. Beautiful rosy side dace. That is a colored up male. Take a look at those colors on that guy, man. Beautiful. Oh, sorry, bud. Get you in the photo tank. All right, nice. All right, let's get some pictures. Talk a little bit more about these rosy side dace. Check out how beautiful that fish is. Look at the golds, the reds. Pretty similar looking to the red side dace that I've caught previously, but definitely a little bit different. It's a more subtle, understated red and pink than the bright red sides of the red side dace. But check that guy out. Look how beautiful that is. And their mouths always remind me somehow of a bird's mouth, because clinostomus, if you remember your Greek from the first episode in which I called a clinostomus, you would know that clinostomus is the same root word for incline, and then obviously stomus means mouth, so that inclined mouth is really what makes a clinostomus a clinostomus. I'm going to get some more pictures. And let's get these guys released, and we'll try to get back, catch our southern red belly dace. But I've only been here about 10 minutes, so if I can get my southern red belly dace really quickly, I don't think there's much else in this creek I need to get, and we can jet to the spillway of Jackson Lake, try to get on some bowfin. And this is one thing that I really love about coming out this way to fish. The way that the creeks are set up with the shale and these sheer bedrock lines, and how clear this water is right after a storm, really shows you how deep we are in what is considered Appalachia in Ohio. Because I mean, these are streams that are coming out of a holler, you know. I mean, they're coming straight off of a mountain, and this water's cool and clear, probably mostly spring fed. Just really cool situation. You don't see this at home. At home it's all clay and just kind of freestone. This shale stuff is awesome, in my opinion at least. Being a nerd about fish and water, seeing stuff like this always makes my day. What we got? Oh, there it is. Yep, southern red belly. That's my Chrysomus, species number 56. Not a beautiful specimen. I mean, they're all beautiful, but not as a female, so it's not really demonstrating a lot of the reds that a southern red belly is famous for. But that is indeed, you can see these black markings up and above the lateral line. Very cool. Let's get some pictures. All right, so at least the first quest of today, I don't even know if I'm gonna go anywhere else, but the first quest of today is accomplished. In this tank, I have 3 different species of native dace. The royside dace right there, that was the first one I caught, the Clinostomus funduloides. Beautiful fish, maybe one of the most beautiful fish in Ohio, I will say that. The reds, greens, golds, gorgeous. A kind of nondescript specimen of the southern redbelly dace, the Chrysomus erythrogaster, and the humble western black-nosed dace in the middle there. So, mission accomplished, right? I mean, this was it took me about an hour and a half, 2 hours to get out here, but definitely worth it. We added 2 new species. Species number 55, the royside dace. If I said red side, I'm sorry, I mix it up sometimes, but the royside dace, the Clinostomus funduloides, and the southern redbelly dace, that's species number 56. Are we gonna go get something else? Let's go see. Today's not over yet, I can tell you that much, but yeah, we're gonna go try, see what we can do.
A few moments later.
Well, I don't have a lot of time, but I've made it to Jackson Lake. My first time at this lake, and it is definitely different than what I've come to find in most lakes in Ohio. This is a really shallow, weedy lake, which is exactly why I'm here, because this lake holds populations of warmouth and bowfin, probably the only place within 100 miles of my house that has both. So I'm gonna give this spot an hour. I am 2 hours away from home and it is getting late, so I'm trying to be quick about it, but we're gonna see if we can't get some new species out of here really quickly. So stay tuned. Water's raging pretty good, but bowfin and warmouth should still be on the table. Let's get some lines out. So there are a couple species here, like I said, the warmouth, the bowfin. There's also a lot of reports on iNaturalist of black bullhead, the Ameiurus malis, which also inhabit this watershed. So there's going to be a bottom rod, just high-low, with 2 red worms, because there's always the chance of suckers or some other Ameiurus, and even the warmouth might be interested in a little bottom offering too. So we're gonna leave this out there, hopefully entice some benthic feeders into eating something. We'll see how that goes while I get everything else tied up. This rod just got hit. Literally just threw it out there, it's already hit. I'm trying to tie up a bobber rig for some warmouth, and that rod already got a bite on it. Also, common carp could be in here as well. Another species I need. I'm gonna check and see if there's anything on here, because that looked like a pretty good hit. Oh yeah, fish on. Well, that was quick. That was quick. Man, that was very fast. We just got our species number 57, the warmouth, or 57. Yeah, species number 57, the warmouth, the Lepomis gullosus. First cast, first drop. Man, that was awesome. Okay, well this is a great spot for warmouth, I guess. Let's get some pictures and put the Lepomis gullosus up on the board. That's awesome. Fish on. Oh, yeah, fish on. Bluegill and bluegill. Okay. Well, this bluegill is about the right size to cut up and throw the head out. So that'll be our bowfin bait. Whoop. And this one I can let go. Tell you one thing, this place is loaded with bluegill. There are a ton. I keep doubling up, just big double ups on bluegill out here.
I'm hoping to get some Amauras, the black bullhead, out of here, but right now it's just been straight bluegill. Besides that one warmouth, and I'm lucky I caught that one warmouth because I haven't caught one since. So who knows how many of them are actually in here. I think I just got lucky. So as I'm talking, see, look, bluegill, bluegill, bluegill. That looks like it might be a bite on the bowfin rod too. We'll see. Oh, there we go. There we go. Got something on the bluegill head. Dude, if this is a bowfin, I'm gonna freak out. Oh, it was! It was a bowfin! Dude, I just didn't get a good hook set. Oh, yes! We have hooked into a bowfin. I saw its head. I'm just gonna have to be better at the landing. Dude, but 100% bowfin. Okay. Awesome. So I just gotta get a better hook set in. Dude, that's good. They're in here, they're eating, they'll eat the bluegill bait. That's good. That's really good. I might switch up this rod to also be a bowfin rod, because this is a medium, that's a medium. And right now I'm just throwing these worms hoping for a bullhead, but I'd rather double my chances at a bowfin, so I think I'll do that here shortly. Well, not what I was expecting nor looking for. But we got us a little largemouth. Oh. Little largemouth bass, the Micropterus salmoides. And definitely not a bad one either. He ate the little rooster tail. Now we got to get him on hook. Not a pickerel, which is what I was hoping for. We obviously already caught largemouth for our species list, but let's let him go, see what else is in there. Thinking about it and regretting my decision to not bring a net. I really should have brought a net if this was my plan, but I guess I'm just gonna have to bare hands it. Fish on, fish on. Come on, stay on, stay on. Stay on, and please be a bowfin. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get up here. This one ate the whole bluegill. All right, almost there. Okay. Despite my camera so rudely dying because it got too hot immediately as I was landing this fish, I just want to show you species number 58. 58. Sorry, it's really hot. I'm having trouble thinking. Circle hook right there in the mouth, ate the bluegill. This is the eye-tail bowfin, the Amia calva. My first ever. Like I said, very uncommon species in my area. Very, very uncommon. But I want to talk a little bit while I get this fish unhooked. The Amiidae genus that these bowfins are part of is one of the most ancient, if not the most ancient, lineage of fish in Ohio. And they are slippery, and they got a nasty mouthful of teeth. I don't know if you can see, he's not going to open his mouth, but this guy's got to get back in the water. So I don't want to talk too much longer. I'll talk a little bit later after this fish has already been back in the water, but I'll get back to you. Well guys, that was a fun time. I spent an hour exactly where I wanted to at the spillway here at Jackson Lake, and I managed in one day to add 4 new species to the challenge to catch every species of fish in Ohio. My wife's waiting for me at home. I'm sure she's itching for me to get back. It's already 3:30. I'm 2 hours away. I got to get home. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy these videos. This one was a little bit more of an adventure than usual, and it worked out great. I had a wonderful time out here in Eastern Ohio. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Stay tuned for more installments of this series and other videos too. Yeah, the Emmy Day, whew, that bowfin, that's one I've wanted for a long time. All of these are stuff that I fantasized about, and I managed to steal enough time away today to get out and get them. So without further ado, I'm getting out of here. It is hot and humid. I feel like I'm melting out here. I'm ready to go. So catch you on the next one, guys. Thank you.